nobody even cares that I've got a big smile on my side.
There will be things that you don't understand. You'll have plenty of opportunities to get negative. In those tough times, you have to remember your dream.
Smile on your side. It's a beautiful day while you're singing. Nothing matters to you. The smile is on and no worries are gone. Beautiful day while you're singing. Nothing matters to you. The smile is on and no worries are gone.
Life is too short to have small expectations and small dreams.
Your thoughts have the incredible power to either minimize or maximize the effect that challenge has on you.
Get up every day and think big thoughts, dream big dreams, and have an amazing life.
I look through the window and I see some clouds above. It's a great day, nobody even cares that I've got a big smile on my side. It's a beautiful day while you're singing. Nothing matters to you. The smile is on and no worries are gone. Beautiful day while you're singing. Nothing matters to you. The smile is on and no worries are gone.
The cry of a mother as she shed those tears. Got the search asunder from a mist to a messenger. Mama used to pray and to bless him, Jah. From a test to a testimony, from a bitter life to milk and honey, from the darkness to the light, from the wrong to the right. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Himself food, him a look a robe. Mama say, me fast today, me no hungry. And if you plan to get it by the gun, me tell you no, me no want it. Nobody say nobody that a son. The things we turn them in a junkie. You are do the wrong things, but I'm praying. He's not there yet, but I'm believing. I know you call him, the devil deceive him. No make them grave him, Jesus save him. From a mist to a messenger, Mama used to pray and to bless him, Jah. From a test to a testimony, from a better life to milk and honey, from the darkness to the light, from the wrong to the right. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Mama cry, God save me daughter. Me no know how she end up down a path, yeah. Single parent with no father. Ends up in need, so she bought to the other. Midnight could see herself in the corner. Now she's exposed like a lamb to the slaughter. She a do the wrong things, but I'm praying. She's not there yet, but I'm believing. I know who you call her, the devil deceive her. Don't make them grave her. Jesus save her. From a mist to a messenger, Mama used to pray and say bless him, Jah. From a test to a testimony, from a bitter life to milk and honey, from the darkness to the light, from the wrong things to the right. Ah, yes. Ah, yes.
From a mess to a messenger. That's what we're doing this year. We're doing everything possible, everything that is in our powers to ensure that the triple blessings fall upon our shoulders. You know, they say from the head to the shoulder, then they can fall to the whole body. That's what we're doing this year. Good morning, my brothers and sisters of progress.
darkness
How are you guys doing today?
from the
Another beautiful day.
ah,
Another blessed day. Another progressive day. The 82nd day of progress.
to a messenger.
Look how we rolling, eh?
Fancy messenger.
Good morning, sir.
Hi, good morning, Andy, and good morning to all our special, wonderful friends everywhere. Such a beautiful day, and a day that has its own blessings, and today we have to be receptive to that blessing.
Have to be receptive, accept it with open arms.
Definitely, you know, when I was young and we would go to somebody's home, the boys would say, accept and bless.
Accept and bless. It's another blessed day. Another
Definitely.
breakfast morning.
Yes, indeed. It's breakfast in the morning. And, you know, as usual, we always prepare special dishes because we know that we are dealing with people of progress.
People of progress.
Definitely. So every morning we try to add a little seasoning or something so how it tastes yesterday, it will taste better today, and tomorrow we'll keep improving it because, you know, we have listeners with a very, you know, big appetite. Yes, and they love good things.
And you know, we have to extend our table.
Of course.
Have to extend our table because, you know, the family have grown larger.
Definitely the table, we have to get more chairs, bigger table, more dishes, you know. But we are happy, we are very happy to have everybody. Very happy to have everybody because the more, the merrier.
The more the merrier.
Yes.
Indeed. The more the merrier. Good morning to the folks on the West Coast, to the folks on the West Bank. Good morning to the folks up on the East Bank, to my people up on the Quarantine Coast. Barbies River, good morning. New York City, good morning. Let me see, Canada, good morning. The United Kingdom, good morning. I said, man, everybody tuning in this morning on the live, man.
Yes, yes.
Mr. Eiffel, good morning. Mr. Collins, good morning. Yes, lovely. So where are we heading with breakfast this morning? What are we going to have for breakfast this morning?
Well, Andy, before we go to that, we are forgetting a very important person.
Miss
that gives
Dolly,
both of us-
good morning.
and Miss Esther,
Miss Esther from
745, Glasgow Housing Scheme. Right now, she said she's gathering all her friends, all her family, and they're all sitting in the living room around the radio. And Miss Esther is smiling as large as the Atlantic Ocean.
But like back in the days when they say the radio used to play, and everybody just sit down listening.
Yes.
You had to get a vivid imagination for when the storytelling came on.
Definitely. And I even hearing my neighbors' radio on. A great man by the name of Junior Bola.
Junior Bola?
Yeah.
What? Another beautiful day. It's the 23rd day of
definitely.
March. The 23rd day of March. Look at that. March marching out quick, man.
Yes. And that is why we have to march with March.
We got to march with March.
Yes.
If we don't march with March, we can get left behind.
Definitely. We can't reach April.
We can march out the time.
Yes.
All right. Breakfast.
Well, you know, Andy, this morning for breakfast, in addition to all the great things we have on the table, We just want to discuss, there is winning or there's a winner
Mm-hmm.
in every DNA,
Mm.
every one of us.
Mm.
And therefore, we should, get rid of negative thoughts
Mm-hmm.
and entertain positive thoughts because that is how the winner in us
Mm-hmm.
will come forth, will come out. There's a winner in every single one of us. We were born to win.
Mm-hmm.
We have already overcome many things in life, even at birth, to be in this world. So we were all born winners, but then we have to maintain this winning mentality.
Mm.
One time they were looking at the West Indies cricket team, and they had some of the greatest cricketers in the world on the team,
Mm-hmm.
but they were still losing, and they were losing to even lesser team than themselves. And when they look at the list of players
Mm-hmm.
and that the West Indies had, and they look at what the others had, West Indies had a better team, but West Indies was losing. And they said it is because they didn't have this winner's mentality that they had in the 80s and the 90s. This mentality that you have to win. You are going to put in the effort. You are going to put in the execute your plans
Mm.
because you have a winning mentality. Now, as we said, we are already born with a winner's DNA. It's in us.
Yep.
But we have to keep this winner's mentality, this winner's attitude with us, not to let down our guard and throw in the towel and quit and say, you know what, I can't make it, I can't do it. But we must have this winner's mentality that we can make it, we can do it. Before early this morning, I was listening to a motivation speech. And they did a math test all over the world,
Mm-hmm.
including USA. And they found that children from Asia, places like China, Singapore, India, and so forth, they are better in maths than the United States of America, the children in the United States of America. Far better in maths than children in the United States of America. And we know that for a fact, that even when Guyanese go over, they are doing exceptionally well.
Mm-hmm.
So they start to study why it is that children in Asia far outshine American children in math. They examine personality, they examine different systems. They try to come up with different reasons why children in Asia are so excellent in math. And they come to one conclusion: attitude.
Mm.
Attitude towards math. The children from Asia, when they have a math problem, they are asking them the question, how can I find a solution to this problem to get a positive outcome? And the children from United States of America is asking themselves, do I have the ability to do this, solve this maths problem? And that was the difference between success and failure. the attitude towards maths. One asks himself, look, what is the outcome? How can I solve this math problem so I can accomplish my outcome, my desired outcome? The U.S. students ask themselves, do I have the ability to solve this? So we can apply this to us everyday life. And if we have a winning mentality, a winning attitude, a winning approach to life, then we will have this confidence, this self-esteem that, look, I can do all things with God's help. I can do all things. I can accomplish everything good in my life, my dreams, my aspiration, my character, my everything I can accomplish because I have this winning attitude towards life. And that is what we want to bring to the breakfast table today, that every one of us develop a winning attitude, a winning mentality to life problems. And don't ask yourself if I have the ability, but rather ask ourselves or come up with ideas that said, you know what, I can solve this, I can do this. Yes, I can achieve, I can become a millionaire, I can become a businesswoman, a businessman, I can become an entrepreneur, I can pass all my CXC examination, I can go to university, I can start my farm, I can start my chicken farm, I can start my livestock, I can plant my garden. As the songwriter said, I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can realize my full potential.
Powerful.
Yeah, I know why they did this research. They did this research really to find out why is it that people are not capitalizing on their inner ability. Because there was this research was, another research was done in 1920, and it still continues. Why it is that sometimes only 11% of people really capitalize on their gifts, ability, talent, the resources, which is vast. Every one of us has resources that we never even discover as it. That is in us. It is amazing. We are all amazing human beings. Every one of us. We are all amazing human beings. And we have not even scratched the surface in what God has in store for us and what He has put in us that we can achieve. We haven't even scratched the surface. And so we have to believe that we can fly. We have to believe that that the resources in us. You see, our wealth is not outside of us. Our true wealth is in us, is within us. Our true wealth is in us. And sometimes we are looking externally for us. But we have to look within us, that what is in us, that we can utilize what is outside of us. You have the land, you have the soil, you have the nature, you have the trees, you have everything. It's like a photographer, you know, and there's a photographer in you. But unless you allow this photographer in you, that is in your DNA, to come out and to express itself, then you can't utilize, you can't take your camera and go and capture nature in all its beauty. So you got to allow this to come out of us, to express itself out of us. And then we can able to capitalize on what is around us. And that is why you may talk to somebody and say, man, start a business, man. Do a little thing. They say, man, Andy, man, and they give you 100 reasons. 100 reasons from finance, from people wouldn't buy, from, you know, you get plenty other businesses like this, and man, my family is a business family, and 101 reasons. But that's externally, they've seen externally all these constraints. But you know what? If we can get it right inside, we can get it right outside. You know, if we can have this, develop this winning mentality. You know, this winning mentality. You know, might be a high car driver. You know, high car driver is a man. The road hard. You know, the road hard. The road tough. I ain't going out today. But, you know, by faith, you're a winner, and you go out and then somebody stop you for a special, and you make a client for life.
Yep.
You have a client for life.
Probably the person wanted you to carry them to a specific destination, and then when they reach there, they probably heard that they had to make a quick dash to town.
Yeah.
Like I said, driver, you just go Georgetown right away. There's a special buy. What?
Definitely.
That'd be one of your best day that you ever had. If you thought that Wednesday is your dead day, you probably made more money than you ever made in the other days. You know?
I know, Andy, people with a winning mentality, you know, and I know what you're saying is that some people say, oh, Tuesday is always a bad day. Or, man, I just praying for Saturday to come. Saturday, I just make me little thing. But that's not a winner's mentality. A winner's mentality that every day is a day of winning. Every day is my day. Every day is your day. Every day is our day. Every day we are going to win. And even a day, there's a pattern that shows you that, look, one day of the week, business are not going bright, then make it into a winner's day. You know, make it, come up with another strategy. You know, come up with another strategy to make it a winner's day. You know, like some businesses, if Wednesday is usually be a slow day, they give discount on that day. You know, so you have your car and you tell your regular customer, look, man, you don't know one day is very full. Look, you see, on Thursday, I'm charging you $100 less. I'll see if I got to get 3-4 cars. Because it will spread like wildfire.
You're giving some people some ideas there, man.
Yeah, yes. Because we want all our soul food people, people of progress, we want everyone has this winner's mentality. You know, and that they approach every day. Even this morning, you know, some of our soul food people mightn't feeling good, but still have this winner's mentality. Look, I'm going to feel better today. Look, if I couldn't do something, if I couldn't get my own coffee or whatever, I'm going to get up, and if I have to move a little slow, I will still try to get my coffee. You know, and bit by bit, by achieving one task, next day we achieve a next task, and sooner or later we will do things that we were unable to do.
You know,
Got to start with a winner's mentality.
you
Yes,
know, at times it's like, yes, you want to achieve this thing, and it do happen to me from time to time, because you want to make this thing like, yes, this is it. You know, your version of completing a task, you want to see it come out like perfect, you know. So you're there. I know I'm speaking to a lot of people right now, you know.
yes,
I'm speaking from experience, that is too.
yes,
You want this thing to come out and look good, really good. People must say, wow, wow. But most times we are waiting for the perfect moment,
hmm
the perfect opportunity, you know, because you have this thing, you want it to make an impact. And look at it. When you decide that, you know what, just put it out and done, people are like, what? This looking real good, boy. You know? And you be like, but that's not even my best work. You know?
definitely.
I wanted to do more to it. But we gotta learn sometimes to just, as one of our close friends sort of
Yes.
said, you gotta be consistent.
Definitely.
You know, you gotta be consistent. If you're not gonna be perfect all the time, but you gotta be consistent. You're not. Let's say for instance, you're a content creator, right?
Yes,
Not every day you can get 100 likes or 200 likes. Someday you might get 1,000 likes. Someday you
definitely.
might get 5,000 people sharing your thing.
Yes,
All right, but it's not gonna be every day. But you still gotta be there. You know, you never know when that day is gonna come and everybody can just flow in and share all your stuff. You know, so yeah, yeah. I mean, at times the task may also seem huge, like it's impossible to complete. But so is the dam. You know,
definitely.
one dirty,
Definitely.
one
One dot.
dirty. You know,
Yes,
it's not impossible. We just need to do it one step at a time. That is why we said, you know, we counting the days of progress.
definitely.
You might have a huge goal, get in there and put mm-mm, has been placed in front of you,
Mm,
right? You're not gonna eat all at one walk.
no,
You're not gonna take one big spoon and just gobble up everything, little by little. This is why some people just get some mountain in front of them and it's be like, what? How you eating that? You barely long, you barely in your bottom.
yeah, Robber, you stretch.
But you'll be surprised how those individuals will knock that out. Plus gone with the swang too.
Definitely.
One large cup of swang. I get a brother Stacy though, sir. I want to call you Dave, but
Oh,
big up,
man.
big up yourself. At time my father made some bake, right?
Mm,
We used to call them starvation, kind of big
yes.
and the thick, right?
Mm,
My brother woke up at night and eat out all the bake.
oh,
The next morning, I was like, where the bake there? Who eat all the bake? The man said, are they hungry? And I take two. The man said, two? With all of the bake? Well, back to the point. The point is that little by little, you know, little by little. Yes, the task is huge, but little by little. And if you have a solid team with you,
yes,
you know, you guys together, you're putting in the work. Man, look at it. Think about the Belgium horse,
yes.
right? One of those horses can pull, I think it's 3 ton or 9 tons.
9 tons. Yes.
9 tons. And together, the two of them can pull, I think it's 36,000 ton.
Yes.
somewhere around there, or 20,000 ton or something like that. But together, you see what together means, how together is powerful. So there's greatness within you, and if you can team up with somebody else who matches your greatness, man, look at it.
Yeah, definitely. As we said before, eagle fly with eagle.
Mm-hmm.
And so people with a winning mentality hang out with others with a winning mentality.
Mm-hmm.
So they can draw from each other's strength.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they can draw from each other's strength. And at the same time, support each other's weakness. And that is where collaboration and networking comes in.
Mm-hmm.
But before that can happen, we have to take our personal responsibility to understand that, look, my attitude determines my destiny.
Mm-hmm.
Just like those maths students in the report. My attitude determines my outcome. And so I have to develop the right attitude. And when I have the right attitude, I will have the right approach to what I'm doing. That is why some people are highly motivated, self-motivated. That is because they know who they are, they know where they are going, and they know how to get there. And they are focusing on that road. You know, they are not looking at other people's journey or spying out what other people are doing. They are focusing on what they have to do to accomplish their goal. As I was listening to another person, he said there are two most important days in our life. The day we were born and the day when we know why we were born.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the two most important days in our life.
Mm-hmm.
To know why I was born. Because that will now become the center of our focus. Why I was born. And none of us was born to do negative things in this world. And none of us was born to do negative things in this world. We were born to decorate this world with our lives. We were born to be the light of this world. Every one of us. Has a light in us. And we were born to shine. To shine. You know, let our candle shine. We were all born to do that. We were born to be successful. We were born to be winners.
Powerful.
But every one of us have our own field. Not all of us can become doctors. Not all of us can become teachers. Not all of us can become farmers. But all of us are here for a reason, for a purpose. And each purpose is important for the world to exist.
Yep. Everybody can be a carpenter. Everybody can be a mason. Everybody can be an electrician. Everybody got a specific field and area that they're attached to, that they're very good at, that they can be the best at. You know? And like I was speaking to our close friend again, sir.
Yes.
And our close friend said, you know what? I can do this and I can do that, but my niche is this. I'm very good at this.
Right.
You know, so I'm gonna focus on that, which brings us back to the song by, you see, same thing we said, the artist Dexter Daps.
Yes.
Now a lot of people know Dexter Daps to be on the other side of the thing, you know?
Yes.
But the man did a positive song, and that song, part of that song said, find something that you commit yourself to something that you love and build your worth. Commit yourself to something that you love and build your worth.
And that sentence in itself is so rich. You can write a book on it
Mm-hmm.
because that is the sum total of all our lives.
Mm-hmm.
Because whatever we are doing right now, it's because we love.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, we have to ask ourselves, am I loving the right thing?
Mm.
You know, I may love to be dishonest,
Mm.
you know, and that is what I'm building my life on.
Ah, that goes to show that not every proverb or every quote you listen to out there you can apply to your life, because you can be in an abusive relationship and the quote telling you
Definitely.
don't give up,
Yes.
stick to it. And
Yes.
look at you, bruise eye, bust mouth, and them kind of thing though. So not every quote you listen to or you see, but you gotta use common sense and reasoning, man.
Yeah, you see, you got to pick out what is good for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, every person write from his or her experience.
Good.
But we have to choose what is good for us
Mm-hmm.
and use that. It's like um, there are all variety of foods,
Mm-hmm.
but because of, let's say, if I have a heart problem,
Mm-hmm.
so I can't go and choose the fatty food. You know,
Alright.
although there are all the varieties, still that doesn't license me to take all. The different, I gotta choose what is good for me
Mm-hmm.
and good for my health. And so people out of their experience would write things, would say things, you know, and the intention is to encourage others. But then we have to pick out what is applicable to us, to our experience.
Mm-hmm.
But the general idea is to, you know, become the best version of ourselves.
It's like an astronaut might say, I love you to the moon and back. He been
Yeah.
to the moon and he come back.
Yeah.
But somebody probably in a certain area, you know, let's say in a farming community way back somewhere,
Mm.
you know, might see somebody and said, I love you to the moon and back. Man, please, you know we're going to the moon and back.
I know that saying alone make a lot of people astronauts.
The feeling, the feeling,
Yes, they are astronauts.
the feeling.
Some of them even went beyond the moon. They went to heaven.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. When you're in the feeling in the realms,
Yes, yes,
you know, even an ordinary man can turn a poet by.
definitely. We have a lot of Shakespeare's walking around.
What? You know, is love by.
Yeah,
It would make people who don't even know what to sing turn singers,
yes.
pulling some notes. To an ordinary man like me and you, they can say, what? The man want honey and lime there, by with some salt in it.
Yes,
But to the other individual who it's meant for, is like, wow, you know, the effort. I love it.
right, right.
Hmm. So, what's gonna work for somebody else will not work for you.
Definitely.
Picture you and your wife fall out and you see a man all romantic with his wife and saying all of those lovely words.
Mm.
And you go and start pull them words. Oh, lad, oh, the screw face and the long mouth where you get it.
Well, in that case, he has to write the next poem. Find another tune.
Indeed.
As my friend Junior Bolo would say, tears on my pillow, pain in my heart, and you on my mind.
Mm. Wow. Nevertheless, we got to do what we got to do, you know. We can't allow the negative things that are happening around us,
Yes.
to consume us, to overcome us. I'm trying to remember the quote that says, let me see if I get it correct. But in other words, it's saying that, when you go out there into the world, do not
Yes.
allow the world of darkness to consume you. You share your light with the world.
Definitely.
You share your light. Allow you to, the positive energy within you to radiate and consume everything around you. Positive energy. Don't allow the negative vibes to shut you in and overcrowd you and overcome you. You know? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I know we are all little lights,
Mm-hmm.
and we can let our light shine
Mm-hmm.
wherever we go. And some people have like a unique light in that they will go into, let's say, a group,
Mm-hmm.
and they can, say things, make jokes, and then when the group was all silent, suddenly everybody laughing,
Yep.
talking, enjoying the moment, and
Mm-hmm.
that is shining your light. You have an ability to light up the group to make people happy.
Your energy, your
Yes, put
vibes.
energy into it.
Mm-hmm. Your vibes. Be authentic. So when you start to flow, everybody can come to you like a magnet. You're gravitating towards you.
Definitely.
So yeah.
And then some of us, like myself, prefer sitting down with people and talk to them,
Mm-hmm.
reason with them. And so everybody have their own way of doing things, but each way will relate to somebody.
Yep.
So
Yep.
somebody would enjoy being in the group laughing and talking, but some people will prefer, look, sitting down and just, have a little rap session or so. But as I said, different folk, different stroke.
Aye. Aye.
So that is why God, who created variety, also created people who can relate to each variety.
Mm-hmm.
So while I may have to relate to some persons that love to sit down and have a little rap session, you may have to go and light up the party, light up a group, make them feel happy, say something funny, and then people who are sad start to laugh, smile, and then they start to laugh.
Mm-hmm.
We all here with our own different ability, different gift to make this world a better place.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You go to a barber shop and a barber have his own way. He will be chatting away, talking. While he's cutting your hair, you don't even realize the hair is finished.
Like we buy
Yeah, or by the great Trump.
a great boy Trump barber.
Yeah,
Barber does be too sir.
I
Sometimes
know.
sometimes the man is listening and said, tell Sarah say good morning.
Yes, I know. Baba is a very regular listener,
Mm-hmm.
and when he don't listen, somebody else does listen and tell him they call your name today for radio.
Like the woman that called me yesterday morning and said, call my name every morning.
Well, I received the same command.
Call my name every morning. Just like all Miss Dolly wants her name to be called every morning.
Morning.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people, but I said, man, just give me a reminder every now and then, because when we're so into our conversation,
Well, the
sometimes
same individual called me and said you must remind Andy every morning.
Yep. But that goes to show you,
But I wanted to tell her, I said, man, look, my age and Andy age. Andy should be reminding me.
But if they're waiting for we remind each other, oh jeez.
That is it. But I promised her, and we did mention her name earlier,
Yes, 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 yes.
and I know that she's listening,
Mhm.
and so many, many, many others, and we're so happy and excited to be able to share these moments with everybody.
Yep. We're so happy and excited because, we're here, so we're making the best of it.
Yes,
We're making the best of it. Nobody know what tomorrow holds. I know somebody woke up this morning and then know somebody who might know somebody who passed away. It might be a neighbor, it might be a close relative. So condolences to you and the family.
definitely,
But that goes to show that life it's not promised. So we gotta do what we gotta do. Say the things we need to say to the people that matters.
definitely.
Don't wait until funeral day, and believe me, I do video a lot of funerals and weddings and so forth. Weddings, yes, is a joyous occasion and everybody wanna say, congratulations to the couple and the famous words, teeth and tongue does bite, you know.
Yes, yes,
But at the funerals there are a lot of people who have regrets. Probably they didn't communicate it, they hadn't communicated as much as they wanted to with the individual. Probably the individual and them had wrong the day before or the night before, you know, and they're all there sorry that they didn't get to do and say certain things. But we have the opportunity now. Gotta take advantage of it, man.
yeah,
You know?
definitely. And I mean, life, is as is sometimes we cannot predict what is going to happen even today.
Mhm.
So whatever we have to do, we have to do it now
Mhm.
because we do not know what could take place in anybody's life. I had a few regrets like that where I supposed to have contact somebody, or I felt the urge
Mhm.
to call somebody and I didn't get around to it. And the next thing you hear a message that you can't even reverse that.
Mhm.
So we learn from those um, mistakes, but we now try to touch base with everybody. We try to reach out to everybody.
Mhm.
It, so there's no regret when they're gone, but we have closure in our mind that I did my best, my very best. I
Mhm.
did reach out. I did call. I was there. And then you have no regret. There's closure.
And like we said yesterday morning when you mentioned that you have to find the time for the poor people that are close to you.
Yes,
It's not work, work, work all the time. You know, even if it's just 5 minutes you get to spend with that individual personally. You know, 5 minutes of your
yep.
time.
Because
Make
these
an
are the
effort.
important people in our lives.
Yep, yep, yep. Make an effort.
Whether your parent, grandparent, brother, sister, whatever it is, colleagues, friends,
Mhm.
friends who were at school decades ago,
Mhm.
right? Look for them, search for them, say hello if they're still in the country, still around.
A lot of my friends who went to school with me just keep a constant reminder. Hey, everything good? My old schoolmate, bye.
Yes, yes, that is so good, at the primary, secondary school, TI.
Yes, 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 yes. Primary school. I remember a lot of my friends from primary school, and a lot of them remembers me too.
Yes, I
So.
have a good friend in school in his late 70s,
Mhm.
and his name is Motilal,
Mhm.
and he listens to this program every day. He's from Betsy Ground, and he told me that he would listen to this program every day and feel encouraged
Mhm.
by it. So, I just say hello to all the friends. We went to Kanji Educational Institute together. In Kanji, there was a secondary school that is not existing anymore.
Mm-hmm.
and we had some great times together.
Mm-hmm. Just like my primary school that is not existing anymore. Trinity Street Primary.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
well, the memories are still there,
Yes, yes, yes,
and they are
yes.
lovely memories.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Indeed. Indeed. Well, sir, thank you very much for your time
Always
and
a
your
pleasure,
dedication.
Andy. Thank you. Thanks to all our listeners, all our friends, and of course, Miss Pearl, Naomi, the rest of the Christie family,
Mm-hmm.
and the entire Little Rock staff. Thank you very much. I'd like to encourage one and all go out and support the various businesses because there are people who are conscientiously supporting the community. So
Yep.
thank you very much, Andy.
All right, sir. Just in case somebody would like to make a connection with you.
Oh, certainly. They can call me at 332-0267 anytime. Somebody did call yesterday, Andy, and I had to visit a brother of mine, so I like to encourage a person to call today. So you can call at any time, 332-0267. And Sister Pam did answer the call and so forth. So somebody will answer. 332-0267.
3320267. Thank you very much
Yes.
for
Thank
your
you,
time.
Andy. Yes.
All right, sir.
Bye.
It's a milk and honey. From the darkness to the light. From the wrong to the right. Ah, yes.
From a test to a testimony. Sister Seema, good morning. We await your arrival.
No faster than me, no hungry. And if you plan to get it by the gun, me tell you no, me no want it. Nobody say nobody that a son. The things we turn them in a junkie. You are do the wrong things, but I'm praying. He's not there yet, but I'm believing. I know you call him, the devil deceiving. No make them believe. Jesus saving. From a mess to a messenger. Mama used to pray and to messenger.
Yesterday's anointing cannot do.
It's not enough.
Jesus, you know I need more of you.
Sister Seema, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Andy. How are you doing this morning?
Blessed with greatness, man. Can't complain at all.
Okay, and I hope all the other listeners had a well slept night. For those who poor persons out there who's struggling, in any way, let them don't give up. Being a winner, you have to be a loser sometimes.
Mm.
When you lose sometimes in life, you might lose relationship or material things. It can be general. When you lose, it makes you stronger. It makes you stronger to be a good winner.
Mm.
Yes. So you have to understand that sometimes in struggles, you fall. But what we have to remember is when we fall, don't stay too long on the ground.
Mm.
It's
This-
either you break, you fall, or you jump off as fast. But the minute you feel that when you fall, you stay there, and you stay there a little longer, sometimes you eventually leave there. But what you really want is when you fall, try to break it or get up as fast.
Mm.
It makes us strong in anything we do. Sometimes in a relationship, you go into a relationship, it happens that it fails. You don't want going back in another relationship. You say the same thing happened to me again. May get luck. Try not being the kind of person who thinks negative.
Oh, that's a good bite, me.
Yes. Or man, me able with them things that I done with, I have me gloves and these things. We use those terms, but then it affects us because what we say is that is the journey we follow.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to understand that if we will fall, yes. If in a relationship we'll have pain, yes, we are human. We will cry, yes, it's okay to cry. But then it's okay to rise back. Sometimes you go in another relationship and you're ever sorry you ever think you ever went in that one before. you know. So let us don't feel negative about ourselves and feel that because we lose in any way in a business or whatever, we're going to just put it aside. We have to keep on moving. And when we keep on moving like a train, we will see life differently.
Yep.
You know, we will see life differently. Sometimes we go in and we say, all right, man, okay for a business. You go out, you did not sell. You coming back, you go out, you did not sell. But that's okay. You know, sometimes you go out, you had hand for sale. You understand? And that one day you go out there, it compensates you for the whole week.
Yep.
You know? And they say, oh, guy, look here. And that day you're laughing non-stop. But I want persons out there to laugh every day. Smile if you get a big joke. Smile and said, okay, thank God for life. Today is okay, but tomorrow will be a better day. Tomorrow will be a better day.
So true. You
Sometimes.
I was looking at a quote earlier this morning that says you have to lose a few battles in order to learn how to win a war. You have to lose a few battles in order to learn how to win a war. And what you said a little earlier there, sometimes you gotta lose to win. So true. So true. A lot of people think that they're gonna lose now, and man, is it?
Yeah.
And I know it's a stigma that they say it's attached to the younger generation now. They don't like the pressure. They don't like going through pressure. But how you gonna win? You gotta stay your course. Sometimes most times the part that you're on that it's tough. That is the part you have to stick true to, because it's gonna be tough for the beginning. Which mountain you get to elevated that you can move up to the top right away? Which mountain that is smooth, that you can walk smoothly up without any bumps and rocks protruding out to the side that you might fall down, scrape your foot a little bit. Even when we went let them the last time, some people fall down. I want to call name.
Yes, that is so true.
So these are things that are expected. So many times I wish that things could have gone smoothly. Only thing you can rely on. You'll get to see that, hey, what I was thinking, or what really I was thinking though. Look how easy this thing is, So I mean, speaking from experience, that is exactly what's happening at the moment with me, and we're about to create a little something with a young lady. She came into the studio. We did a piece. We did a piece, and the piece is titled "Cyber Bullies." And I mean, I was like, okay, let's do this. But when she started it, and yesterday, Miss Taylor came, Tanisha Taylor came with she part black suit, part white suit, and it's the color split in the middle, so half black and half white. And I was like, what? And then we created I believe that will be a masterpiece. I mean, it wasn't as perfect as I wanted it to be, but it's a start. And that start had me like, what? This thing looking good.
Yes.
This thing looking good. That I took so many pieces, so many parts that now I'm stuck as to which part to use.
Yeah, you see how it worked out?
Yep. And she had her little sister. I'm trying to remember the little sister name, but she said, I think it's Kilo. All excited about her sister, She said her sister is a role model. So, you see, like you said, sometimes it's got to lose to win.
Yeah, you lose.
Yep.
I was talking to an ex-boxer this morning, and he was telling me that he trying to call in on the program too. He was telling me that he never lose a fight. He lose rounds. Sometimes it's 10 rounds I think you got to go. But when you lose like the first, you might lose the fourth round. You might lose the sixth round. But then again, you still come in, and at the end, you win it, So what we have to do, we don't have to quit. Don't quit. What we have to do is try harder. and correct our mistakes as we go along, so we would not make those same mistakes in the journey that we're heading for. You know, we all know the journey we want. We all know our destination that we want to meet there, like we going to Georgetown, right? We know where we're going, but on the stops, we have to correct our mistakes. And if we don't see it to correct our mistakes, we will be going to the journey, and we'll be making mistakes, the same stupid mistakes,
We keep going in circle.
and we keep going right. And then again, when we go there, we're a failure. So let us walk the journey and correct the mistakes as we walk, you know, and sort ourselves out. So we will fall on the journey, but we will rise as we fall. It might not be right away, but it might take a while. But you continue falling, you rise, and you continue. Sometimes you fall 2 times for the journey, and you fall back.
According to Les Brown, I believe, if you fall down 7 times, get up for the 8th. Get up for the 8th. And when you fall, ensure that you fall facing up, so that you can see that, hey, this is not time to give up again. In
But
other words,
sometimes, Andy, what happens? So the times that we fall, we have good rest that we sit down. So when we do rise up, we rise up stronger.
and listen to this. Somebody else was making a comparison to climbing the ladder, and you and your life as you go towards success. If you fall, if you're climbing the ladder and you fall, you know how to get up back and how to climb again. And this time when you're climbing with the experience. You know, your first time climbing, yes, it's good. You're gonna fall, but the next time you try, you'll be trying with the experience. You know, so think about it, my brothers and sisters.
So true.
And like the poem that I used to say in primary school, if at first you don't succeed, try again. And even when you tried again and you didn't succeed, keep trying. You know, if it's dear to your heart, if it's something that you so desire to see come to light, an idea, a dream, work towards it.
That's so true. So for our listeners out there, be positive. Try harder, and you'll be successful at the end. Don't give up. 2022, we cannot give up. COVID-19, to me, it is closing off a bit. So we have to make use of the time that we have, because we lose actually 2 years, right? So we have to be stronger in 2022 to compensate for the 2 years that we miss out. Okay, that's gone. But think about the journey we go in 2022.
Triple blessings.
Triple blessings.
According to Sarah Ramesh, triple blessings.
So, Andy, that's my little thing for this morning.
Thank you very much. If somebody would like to make a connection with you.
Okay, my landline is 332-0617. My cell phone is 648-3594. And my other number is 697-7049.
All right, thank you for your time and your dedication, Sister C.
Yes, Andy, you have a blessed day, and all the other listeners too.
Thank
Bye.
you very much.
One single touch from your Lord can take me very far. Water in the desert and victory in the war. Fresh oil from heaven rain down on me and fill me up like the tongue come a
Yes, I will seek him daily, because him never yet fail me. Always faithful, him now sometime or maybe. How could I forget all the good gifts he gives me? Rely on him protection like a baby.
Yesterday's anointing cannot do. No, no, no. Jesus, you know I need more of you. Every day, fill me up till I overflow.
Well, what the word tells me,
It's not a
Riding through this wilderness, you know it's not an easy road. Riding through.
Here's a brother, Mr. DeAndre Ifield.
Our forefathers, they drank from the cup. Yes, Moses, Elijah, Abraham, and Jacob. The Messiah was there. Yes, my Jesus. Examples were set just to guide us. Right on through your wilderness. Understand that every day is just a brand new test. Right on through your wilderness. Success comes from the efforts you invest. Right on through your wilderness, understand that every day is just a brand new test. Right on through your wilderness, success comes from the efforts you invest. One day you'll find the oasis, news flash, you got support in heavenly places, cheering you on as you run life's races, energizing you on a spiritual basis. And though it's hard, victory's at the end of the road. What's the use in standing and complaining? Same God who gives you cool from the sun won't be a covering shade when it is raining. Right on through your wilderness, understand that every day is just a brand new test. Right on through your wilderness, success comes from the efforts you invest.
You gotta get up and make it.
Bounce tunes like that, my body.
No, they don't really care what you're going through. So you gotta show them, baby. You gotta show them the real you. You gotta give them what you got. No, don't let them see what you're not, 'cause you are strong. You are wise. You are worth beyond 1,000 reasons why.
Specially dedicated
Can't be perfect.
to all of my brothers and sisters
Nobody's perfect, dog.
who might be a little down and out.
No, there's nobody.
Here's a little motivation for you.
Oh,
Nobody in the world like you.
you.
So you gotta do what you gotta do. Listen, listen.
What do you do when you can't let go? What do you say when you just don't know how you feel? And you know nobody knows how you feel. 'Cause everybody's got their own damn problem. So everybody's trying to find their way. And day by day is a struggle. In this world, you know you have to hustle. Just know that you're not alone. You don't always have to be strong all by yourself.
Empire Medical Center Inc. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Listen, people find you,
The doctor will be in today
find you, and you will find
from 2 p.m.
people who help it.
41 scheme near Amsterdam.
People will find you,
They need to check in.
they don't define you.
Check in for your checkup.
People who
Check in for your checkup.
you,
Hey.
you are a work of art. Bet you didn't think you'd come this far.
You're rocking with the best in the business. 88.5 Rock FM.
Gotta get up and make a move.
Got to get up and make a move.
'Cause the world will never see you until you do.
The world will never see you until you do.
No, they don't really care what you're going through.
They don't really care, you know.
So you gotta show them, baby.
You gotta show them the real you.
You gotta show them the real you.
A fighter.
You gotta give them what you got.
Mm-hmm.
No, don't let them see what you're not, 'cause you are strong. You are wise. You are worth beyond 1,000 reasons why. And you can't be perfect, baby, 'cause nobody's perfect, darling. But no, 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 there's nobody in the world like you. What do you do when you can't let go? What do you say when you just don't know how you feel? And you know nobody knows how you feel. 'Cause everybody's got their own damn problem. So everybody's trying to find their way. And day by day is a struggle. In this world, you know you have to hustle. Just know that you're not alone. You don't always have to be strong all by yourself. I said it's okay to ask for help. Now listen, people will find you, but they don't define you. And you will find people who help redesign you. People will find you, but they don't define you. And you will find people who help redesign you. You are a work of art. Bet you didn't think you'd come this far. Now here you are. Baby, you are strong. You are wise. You are worth beyond 1,000 reasons why. And you can be perfect, baby. 'Cause nobody's perfect, darling. But no, 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 there's nobody in the world like you.
Vision again. Snakes stay in the grass. They go bite you when you pass. So careful when you're passing. Yeah, I know a lot of them talking about me. They can't touch the anointing upon me. And even though they bad talk and they doubt me, they can't touch the anointing upon me. Oh Lord, they're just wicked and evil. God save me from wicked hard people. Anybody wanna touch one of God people? God say, touch not my anointed. Look how we just blazing up God's favor, just raining out some people just envy of them, heart just filled with hate. Some of these people need more than me.
Right now, me there on a journey. Give my heart to some people when I'm heavy. Give my heart to a girl when I deserve it. And them same one end up at me. My mother talk about me no hair. She said save yourself, but kind of body not gonna save ya. So now I'm hunting for the fool like some craver. But say the hypocrites talk about me no hair. I better you live your life. No matter what you do, them a go criticize. Just start jive and them a say hi.
Yep.
We did a walk for them so we broke a light.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. West Coast of Barbies once more, good morning.
We had cover up on our name. We there for rain, cool to carry on my chain. Still loyal to my dogs, don't change. Till my day in my grave, now me there on a journey. Give my heart to some people when I'm worthy. I give my heart to a girl when I'm this.
To my cousin that is locked in from Suriname. Mr. Steve Caesar. Good morning, cuz.
So now I'm on for the four like some craver. I say the hypocrites talk about me no hair. Them I walk with a heart full of grudge. I lucky things every years as I talks. People not real so
special good morning. Mr. McPherson. How are you doing, brother?
I'm for blame. But you're there when me a drown in a pain. My whole house used to soak when it rain. Now out and again, put respect for my name. Hey, damn me there on a journey. Hotter than a fire, not a furnace. Oh, you for some never earn it. Oh, you for some not deserve this. Me there on a journey, me there on a mission. Them always try to plan you whenever you got vision. So you have to visit like you need them, you need millions. With all the good you do, them will have yours. I feel like I'm great.
It's unfortunate, but I just a life set. You do good for people and they will forget. Though it makes I upset, man, move on and just step. That's what I do, yeah. Cause some will use it for the money, use it for your fame, use it for the car, and them will use it for your name. No, them will lose what them did gain. And things where them a do.
Mr. Julian Moore.
Cause man,
good morning, brother.
Two colors. Yeah.
Wanda Jackman. Good morning. That's my mother.
Yeah. Man, see them true colors. Yeah.
Sister Monica. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Yeah. You can pretend for so long, but no more. Yeah.
Hope's Healthcare. Good morning, Dr. Hope. How are you doing?
Your face and gossip behind closed door. Them why you lose the way after we've been so poor.
Uncle Charlie, Uncle Charlie.
But man, see them true.
Good morning, good morning. How you doing?
Yeah. That's why we lose no fun. Yeah. Man, see
Mr. Randy Thomas.
Yeah.
Good morning, brother.
That's why we lose.
How are things in your area?
Yeah. Jamie. Give them the strength when them weak. Man, make them ends meet. Never know them selfish. I think we have one dream.
Yo, St. Thomas. You know the struggles never stop, but we all the same way, though. So me say, give me the trophy, them enemy, don't see them.
You tell them, we coming for all of the trophies, all of the medals this year. They better clear the way.
Put my foot in the starter block. When me run out of that, people catch out of that. see the finish line, me never ever stop. You know me extra fit, give them a extra lap. When me run out in my jersey, like Suarez, me have a bust in it. Yeah, me work hard for me wonder. Me full of ambition, no fear to bust a sweat. Yeah. Nothing at all, no, no, no. Nothing at all, no worry, man. Nothing at all, no, no, no. Nothing at all, no worry, man. Life in a man.
Wim Police Station, good morning.
Nothing at all, no worry, man.
All of the hard-working officers in the traffic department, good morning to you. Mr. Ben, Mr. Ashby, Mr. Nagasar,
I do it for yourself, my lad.
Mr. Sukanandan,
If I running in a boat,
Mr. Ramnot,
if I swimming, then
good morning, fellas.
If I hoop a LeBron, if I well tell and
Cousin Marsha, good morning.
Look because I paint the picture. Yeah, they want to stop me getting richer. Well, not the moon, flight me away up. Have me at a sailing ocean like Freddie McGregor. So if I gun, then a tiger. If I skills, I'm a diver. Oh, Malcolm X a survivor. Always ready for me bless my rival. Yeah, no, not that.
If your friends not motivate to get some smarter friends.
Listen, listen.
Remember the flowers might don't blossom if you know water them. So we are gonna grow wise. Some only a grow big. If you alive and you not learn, then brother you not live. No, no, no. Them say life don't fear but the light up. It just not always fly like a pilot.
Listen.
How much money you have, it not perfect. Cause me never see nobody when I hurt yet. All when me no get the highlight. Me not worry about the hype life. Me still a find my fight. Cause I got alone know about my plight. All when me life dark like midnight. Like seminar and nothing right. Me still a find my fight. Got alone know about my plight.
Man, I'm telling you, we got something coming very soon. Look out for it. If you have a small business, yeah, man, something wonderful. I know you've been hearing about Very Small Business Network, but we've been putting in the work. And let me just tell you, 88.5 Rock FM and Little Rock Television, they got some great offers for you as it relates to you having a small business. You need the promo. You need the push. Yeah, man. Get in contact with them. 88.5 Rock FM and Little Rock Television.
Me not worry about the hype life. Me still a find my find. Cause I got alone know about my plight. I let me life dark like midnight. Like seminar and nothing right. Me still a find my fight. Got alone know about my plight.
My dream. Tell you my dream is to live my dream. The most I in my sleep.
Want to say a fantastic good morning to all the folks that were locked in.
My goal.
And it was a pleasure being here.
Reach my goal.
It was a pleasure being here. Trust me, we're gonna do this again tomorrow morning, same time, same place.
When them treat me less than gold, put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh, oh, look at me now.
To ensure that you keep it locked.
Look at me now.
Strode Photography. Good morning, brother.
Go round me, go round. No one used to come round me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Me a take plane like JUTC. When you see me, it's on TV. Shows after shows after shows after shows. Tours after tours after tours after tours. When me name call is like roars after roars. Sweet melody and chords after chords. Them like a one door, me bust doors after doors after doors after doors after doors after doors. Look at me now, when them treat me less than gold. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. I'm the captain.
Michelle on. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
No one used to come round me. My life was.
Mr. Mars, good morning.
Look at me now. Look at me.
Mr. Harmon Dick, good morning.
Flow.
Mr. Keto Samuels, good morning, brother. From Homeline Furnishing, good morning. The High End Shop, good morning. Butchie's Variety, good morning. Let's see who else are locked in.
I no powder, not a obia.
Demico Quick Serve, good morning. GTM, good morning. GTT, good morning. Digicel, good morning. GRA, good morning.
Look at me now, look at me now. I'm me tell you my life where them used to go.
NIS, good morning.
To come round me, my life was so lonely. Look at
RDC Region 6, good morning.
Look at me now. Me a thank God for me blessing. No, me can afford to give back to some of the same people them we used to set things all who used to set him. Now bust him, can't bust them. See him when I take bust come on.
Nias Photography, good morning, brother.
Bust them but me can't trust them. See them but me not touch them. Hate them but me can't love them. From Trenchtown, our next star rise again.
Garden Stationery, good morning.
Treat me less than good. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. I mean, I tell you my life.
Hope Tongue Gas Station, good morning.
No one used to come round me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. When them treat me less than good. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. I mean, I tell you my life. When them used to come round me, go round. No one used to come round me. My life was so lonely.
Friends for real.
So this is the final one for me.
Yo, Colin Blood.
I want you to listen to these words carefully.
Sure, man, try fight it.
You're gonna knock on some doors.
Feel like we have something.
And because some people hold the key, not gonna open it for you.
I'm knock on them not open.
But you gotta do what you gotta do.
Thanks to who closed them. Because I knew I'ma try harder.
Gotta try harder.
Yeah, I knew I'ma try harder.
Listen.
To all of the enemies to force them. I bust a drink and make a toast to them. Because I knew I'ma try harder. You I'ma try. These are youth from the streets. We know about the white rice with no type of meat. Every day poverty pull up like it dep and repeat. A hungry man breath to smell my brush all my teeth. So they tell me for do it. Cause I don't know how I'ma grow up, it not sweet. One pants, one shoes, every day I'm used to be.
Miss Welch, good morning, good morning.
Sweet song a big
part of Empire.
Pagans utterly power.
Medical Inc.
Them not open. But me give thanks to who closed them. Because I knew I'ma try harder. And you tell you see I knew I'ma try harder.
Indeed, sometimes we gotta give the persons who've closed those doors a big thank you. Because with you trying harder, it simply means that you're not giving up. And trust me, doors, or as somebody said, doors will be open for you. Meaning you got a whole hallway to walk down, all right? According to Mr. Steve Harvey, when they close one door, there's so many other doors along the hallway. So think about it. You might want to give up. Don't give up, my brother. Don't give up, my sister. You might want to throw in the towel. Trust me, this is the right road. If it's something that is close to your heart, a dream that you want to see become a reality, keep pushing towards it. Dedication, that is one. Hard work, consistency, being persistent. Those are some of the keys you got to use in order to drive that vehicle down the road, all right? If success is what you seek, and you should always remember that greatness is in your DNA. Being successful is in your DNA. Trust me. Out of how many millions of other brothers and sisters, you're the one that made it. Think about it. I'm speaking in a little proverbs there, you know? Just so that the kids don't already catch on what's saying. But you know what's saying. You know where I'm coming from. Alright? Think about it. Think about it. You've been a winner from birth. You've been a winner since the beginning of the process. So don't give up now. This is your opportunity. This is your moment. This is your year. 2022, the year of the triple blessing. Go through it and grow through it. All right? That's all the time I have for you here today on the program, my brothers and sisters. But just know that I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place, for another edition of Soul Food in the Morning right here on 88.5 Rock FM. With yours truly, Mr. Andy Henry, a.k.a. Andy East Wise. So do have a productive, do have a progressive, and a blessed day. A day filled with nothing but positive energy. So when you go out there, just share your positive vibes, your positive energy with the world, and don't allow it to corrupt what's happening within you. All right. So think about it. Have a blessed day. All right. Peace. Everybody gone. Bye bye.
Friends for real. This is how I feel. Yo, Colin Blood. You know, sometimes pagans Sherman try fight get a youth. I just feel like we have something for proof today. See there? I will leave a door, me knock and them not open. But me give thanks to who closed them. Because I know I'm try harder. Me I tell you, say I know I'm try harder. To all of the enemies, to force them. I bust a drink and make a toast to them. Because I know I'm try harder. You I'm try. These are youth from the streets. We know about the white rice with no type of meat. Every day poverty pull up like it dep and repeat. A hungry man breath and smell my brush all my teeth. So that tell me for tweet. Cause when I know how I'ma grow up, it not sweet. One pants, one shoes, every day I'm used to beat. So no judge I say J Prince do it. Song a beat in the street. Pagans are to leap. Power leap a door when I can them not open. But me give thanks to who close them. Because I know I'm try harder. Me just tell you say I you I'm try harder. To all of the enemies to force them. Who was a champion make a toast to them. Because I you I'm try harder. Me I tell you say you I'm try harder. Means a youth from the ground. Come from a place where everybody calls slum. Bad mind envy so dirty heart come. No why you have all when them the heart come. No why you have all when them the heart come. No why you have all when them the heart come. No why you have all when them the heart come. No why you have all when them the heart come. No why you have all when them the heart come.
Tearing it up for the new millennium. 88.5 Rock FM.
The heart of New